Wait.
Yeah.
So we left the inn. Chronologically, we left the inn and then we fought the troll, but we fought the troll at the beginning of the session prior to that. You get it.
Yeah.
We arrived at the cordon, and we sort of decided, okay, what's the marching order here? Because the not pathfinders, what are they called? Stalkers. The stalkers didn't want to be at the front, where they would be the first ones exposed to danger potentially, and we didn't want them in the back where they could just turn tail and run at the first sign of trouble. So we put them in the middle, and we decided, mostly out of character, but in character as well, of course, that we would approach from the northwest, which was the direction that Anushka was told by what, Tolis, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, we'll say that.
Yeah.
Sort of, whatever.
Oh, I forgot we had these little markers of where your teammates died.
It
Yeah.
came to her in a dream. Yeah, we didn't want to approach from this side because, on one hand, yeah, sure, maybe you guys got like exposed to the horrors here, so we knew what to expect. But one, they might have changed, and two, you lost 3 of your guys this way, so we were like, maybe that's not approaching that way. So yeah, we just got to the edge of the cordon, basically. At the first landmark, the lighthouse, we looked around. Some of us went rooting around in the toilets. Some of us started climbing the stairs towards where this weird black moldy moss stuff was growing, which I guess it was on the ceiling, wasn't on the stairs. And did we end up picking the hatch already?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so the hatch leading to the top of the lighthouse is unlocked, but we didn't go in.
No, I relocked it.
Oh, you relocked it? Okay.
Yeah, I slid it shut quietly.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because of what we found in there.
You close it and then it's locked
Well, we
itself,
didn't really
that's right.
see anything in there. I think we all had to make wisdom saves, and then, well, not all of us. One of us had to make a wisdom save and pass, and all of us then failed perception checks to determine what was up there.
Didn't we hear something and smell something? I'm pretty sure.
To no real discernible degree.
Well, regardless, Invisible Anushka came up from behind us and told us, hey, something. I forget what she said. What did you say? Because we went down because of what you said.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
we
was.
heard things.
Yeah, I heard like
Oh.
she heard like Voidic speak or something like that.
Yeah, so we went down to sort of regroup, and that's when the floor in that main like middle area of the lighthouse sort of fell through, and that's when combat kicked off.
Abyssal
All
talk.
these what were
What?
they actually called?
Well, technically, you guys don't know what they're
Morphed
called in
guys?
game. They're called morphed guys. Yeah, GHUYs.
Yeah.
Because I called them guys in my notes. I was like, I don't know, I'll name them something later. But the creature they're based off is called a gug. So I was like, what if I just put them together? What if I just put them together and just call them guys?
Yugs.
These are the little things that get you through the GMing process. It's the little things.
So those guys sort of sprang up out of the ground as the ground gave way. There's also a giant flower with teeth and vine
Suck.
tentacles.
It gives a suck.
It gives a suck. And it almost consumed Anushka, like in the first combat. We had a
The
surprise
first
round.
round.
But luckily I was able to act because of alert, so I was able to sort of spear her out of the way.
Yeah, now I think about it, that feat really came in clutch.
Yeah.
In clutch.
Anushka
it
is
was.
very
So
happy that you have that beat.
Like,
There's
now
a very-
that you've mentioned it right now, I'm like, oh yeah, if you didn't go,
No,
then it would have
it's-
been bad news bears.
I pointed this out to Alec like a day or so later of just like, if he hadn't, there's a very real chance Anushka and Oriana could be dead right now. Because they are currently at dick all health. If they had gotten eaten, they wouldn't have health right now. Let's put it that way.
Well,
Well, how many
regardless,
diamonds do we have?
Heroics aside, Alessander, Anushka, and Oriana were kind of stuck in that hole, and took quite a beating. Alessander less so, but I think that's just because I was a less appealing target. Elora, there we go. I was looking for it, but I had to look in the chat. Elora squared up with the morphed guy, whose hand she had touched through the toilet, And they had 1v1 for a little bit until. Was that morph guy the one that?
It was, yes. It was.
Yeah.
It was the one that like saw her hand poking through like a pipe in the gutter area.
No,
and he's just like, "What the fuck is this? What is this?"
in weird Voidic speech.
Yeah.
I apologize. I apologize if you can hear my dog.
I didn't.
I do.
Okay, good.
You're good.
Keenan, there we go. Keenan did cast banishment on the flower, and I think he upcasted it to banish one other person. Is that right?
The one that was body blocking them.
Yeah, which was the one that Alora was squaring up against, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you betrayed the sanctity of
the
the
1v1.
1v1 duel. Just
That's right. It was the medicine kicking in. He didn't know what he was doing.
He's
He's innocent.
I'm gonna make
He's
them
innocent.
go in.
He made he made a decision under influence, so doesn't count, Your Honor.
Hey, who destroyed?
He
Dorky disconnected when connected.
Oh, okay.
basically did what he wanted to do to himself, which is banished to a different realm. Sleep.
Yeah. I just saw the hand of the loot. It got fucking.
He just like laid. He just
That's
grabbed
so
it.
weird. Imagine fucking shoving your hand down the shitter and you do that to something on the other side and you can't even see.
In a different world.
Bro.
This is how the
Yeah,
bliss
That's
of
like
a
not the
romance is
same
seen.
fucking, not just species as you, but like a fucking from another realm of existence. Oh my, that's
Yeah.
so weird.
Love knows no
Forbidden love.
boundaries.
I mean-
Trash.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Or pedestals. Apparently, the porcelain throne was the way to go.
God, that would have been like I could see a timeline where I got in like someone's head where it's like, what if we broke the toilet and snuck the fuck?
Oh my god.
Let's see.
we took a short rest, didn't we?
We were going to at the end of session or at the beginning of this one.
Oh, right,
technically.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who went down? One of the people in the pit. I know that. Was it Anushka
Oriana?
or Oriana? Oriana did.
Yes.
Because I remember
Well,
that Anushka and Oriana had some trouble sort of trying to get out.
Existing.
It was just bad rules, is all.
Yeah. We ended up in that hole and we were not leaving, apparently.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
spent all your bad luck last week, right? Smile.
Shut up.
I hope you did. Smile.
I mean, I've had plenty of times for it to, grow back. So.
Oh, so it's like a fungus. Gotcha.
No.
Bad luck is like a fungus. That's an interesting concept for the Fable Wilds. Moving on though. So, anything else?
Not really. We didn't really learn anything about this location.
Oh, there is one thing that I did disclose at the end of last session, which you guys will get disclosed to very shortly, but I just want to make the point vote even. Delvit America, in their walk around and scoping out and stuff like that, did see what was on the top of the tower. Just because they could just walk further away from it and get an angle on it. It is another flower, another big flower, similar to. They can't say similar to the one that you guys are fighting because they didn't see it, but similar to the one you guys saw in the in the troll fight. It is differently colored, and according to them, it seems like. I think the analogy I gave is like when you don't water a plant, like it sags and like it's like all droopy and lame. It's like that, like semi-defunct.
Is this one that was upstairs?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And clutched in its roots was some odd-looking longsword that glowed like.
I knew it. I knew you were going with it. Well, okay,
But yeah, that's everything more or less. Some minor details here and there, but.
Okay. Anyone else have anything else? Smile.
Not off the top of my head.
No.
Very well.
All I remember is the hole.
Oh,
Everyone, no one ever forgets their first hole.
there's a color.
Calls up Amber. Somehow she gets a cell
Oh my
phone.
God.
Amber, take me back.
Oh my god.
I was saying
It's going weird. What the fuck?
You guys saw him coming up here? Moving on. So, let's get back into it then, shall we? Let me to push them. So, this, if it works. Oh, it actually worked for once, thank God. I'm like, it's like, no music playing. I'm like, what do you mean no music's playing?
There
Welcome
should
back
be.
Go back to the lighthouse. Turn up this music. It's pretty cool. I love this so much.
Hopefully.
Yes, the
Yeah,
door.
that's good.
That door. No. No one open or close this door, okay? Because
That's
by
not
all
no longer
accounts,
there.
but actually no, I could just delete it, can't I?
Can you?
I can. Let's go. There,
Yeah, that
because
one
the
was
door is
observed
no
by
longer
that
there.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick fucking broke through it, didn't he?
There you go. There, door's gone. Door's gone. Please.
It's an arrow pointing at me.
Just kidding. So yeah, you guys just finished up the fight. Some of you, actually, those of you in the pit, what's your passive perception? Tap that in chat. But in the meantime, yeah, you guys just finished the fight. Don't worry. Despite it might have been like a cistern down there where the flower and the guys were, there is not actual piss and shit down there. At least not much of it. Those of you in the pit, it has that sort of like stinky swamp gas sort of smell cranked up a little bit by like 50%. So you're hoping that these things don't defecate.
It's unfortunately funky fresh.
Yeah, just because top lip just going ugh, curling back.
You can see the spots where the flower was, or where its roots dug into the ground. You guys can see the table and chairs are now mostly asunder and stuff like that. The door, I guess, does open up. Open. There you go. And you guys do see American Dubbin over there. Having just missed the action as I move them approximately 60 feet per round and do the combo only lasted 2 rounds. Feels bad. Yeah, you guys are more or less unharmed. Well, okay, numbers. You guys are alive. Unharmed is not the operative word there. Looking at let's see.
Looking at numerals.
I got bent down. I can't wait to get that fucking stand desk, bro. It's gonna it's gonna change my fucking life when it comes to jamming. And I gotta bend over all the time to look at Roll 20 chat. Wait, I have an iPad. Wait. I have an iPad now. I could just open up the Roll 20 chat and look like I'm fucking a manager at like a McDonald's or something.
That's actually kind of cool.
I solely dedicate it for no Survivor Man. I was watching that last night. I went to bed. What's funny? Alright, well, I'll figure this shit out. Let's see. You guys actually all have very solid passive perceptions. To those of you in the pit, there are some slug-like creatures, like, sort of posted up, latch onto, like, the curvatures of the cavern. Sort of like, you ever see, like, those, like, sucker fish? You know, ones that just sort of, like, do nothing and just suck on the side of the fish tank?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
No.
Yeah, they keep it clean. Can someone go find a picture of said suckerfish to Kirsty?
They're called
yeah.
pluckos.
Are they actually called that?
Yeah, they're called pluckos. I used to have a
name.
bunch.
For my life.
That's a very cute name, Pluckos. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see a number of these little slug-like creatures here and there.
Oh.
There's like a couple in the water. You can tell because there's like a red glow about their gem. In total, maybe like 5. Actually, no, I'll roll for it.
But on this 5, what?
Of the pluckos.
It is 5. 5 it shall be. Yeah, these are 5 like slug-like creatures, about the length from your fingertip to your elbow, maybe a bit longer, depending on the more, I don't know, healthy ones, quote unquote healthy. They are tar pitch black, with a sort of mucusy layer about them, almost like, like a frog or a leech. And they do have like a red gem that is sort of embedded, where it's like a cylindrical creature, so it's hard to say head. But the part that faces towards you, faces out, it just sort of like is on that side. So like if they're stuck on the wall, the side of them that's not touching the wall has the gem on it, and that's the case for all of them. There's a couple in the water that just sort of like lurch forward, like they're sort of like slugging along. You know, that sort of like really like generic sort of worm, like motion.
The little inchworm kind of thing.
They, by all accounts, despite the shit that just went down, do not give a fuck. As if nothing just happened.
I mean, like, what are
Y'all
they
hear
gonna do?
some?
They see a bunch of monsters fighting. It's just like, I'm a slug, man. I'm just doing my
Y'all
slug
hear
life.
some?
I am a slug. Doobie dooba.
Wonderful.
Sees
wonderful.
Gem, thinks of Sajar. Feels sad.
I'm sure he would love this situation entirely.
Yeah, if he was alive.
Yeah.
Can we just the next aspect just to hit him up and be like, hey, what kind of gems are these? Also, are you alive?
I fucking
Yeah.
forgot.
In that order.
That would be interesting.
Just get white noise.
I
The
kind of
person you're
want
trying to contact
is
cares very
fucking
much
dead.
about your question, but
Wait,
it's
it's no
unable
longer
to reach
able to
back to you
answer.
right now.
Please hold.
So, there are a number of these slugs around, and the place is clear. You guys don't see any more guys. To those of you in the pit, you can see that there are some like thinner, smaller, more narrow passageways that lead up and out. One over here.
Right, they go like into the toilets.
Yeah, I'll just draw like a line because like I'm not gonna draw and then use map further. I'm just gonna draw the perimeter where it exits out of the hole.
Real quick question: where's the pit? Like,
The pit
This
is
is a
this
brown line here.
brown
Okay.
line.
Brian, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we go for. I feel like
We
it's
live
green
within the
color.
hole.
would you say Helen's like standing on or in?
Alan. Yeah, Laura. Question mark?
Would you say Laura's standing on or in?
I think you did go in the pit, didn't you?
Yeah, you had jumped in to fight
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't
Join
remember
us.
if he climbed out or not. We're out of combat, so it's pretty trivial to get out, I imagine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 20 feet down, but Manon did lay down a rope over here. So
That
here,
I
I'll draw it.
did.
Did I draw like a rope icon over there? Hold on. I did.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I-
Look at that master artistry. It's pinned down, so you guys are good to use it.
Oh, I thought that was Manon's spaghetti. She dropped it.
Oh
no, spaghetti! Somebody
Maybe
touch
drop
my
my
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
son.
Someone help me! I dropped my spaghetti.
Yeah, you guys are perfect. Okay.
Spaghetti and fucking French so fun.
I will say that Vaso does, and you have to forgive me if I'm slow with this, because my scroll is like shit all of a sudden, like this past week. I think my mouse is finally dying.
Oh.
So my scrolling ability is shit. He does kick down his body over here.
Does he crush a slug?
Don't send more of them down with me. What if they come
I
back?
believe they are dead.
Climb up
They're
the rope.
don't
It's
know.
right there.
I think
Oh, I don't
as,
trust it. Oriana, you got the rope first. I do not trust such devices after my successes.
Yo, that's fair. Should we? I don't want to investigate the slug. You are more nature. You investigate the slugs.
I don't want to investigate the slug. Look at it.
Yes, it's weird. Maybe it could give you insight.
Like red lines with the slug. There's one
Oh,
here.
are they coming? Are
there's
they?
one here,
Are they
there's
moving in like a direction towards us, or are they just
I
chilling?
don't give a fuck.
No, these ones on the walls here, the ones that are like touching the perimeter here, are just sort of stuck there. They don't really do anything. The other two that are like sort of slurking around down here, they're moving, but they're not really moving that fast. Much less of like an intent at you.
They have
Okay.
murderous intent. That'd be
Okay.
hilarious.
Oh god.
The
Does
piss
she,
off
on a very distant limb, does she recognize it, or
Ooh.
something similar?
Roll me some. This will be nature, I think, because this is like
Nature.
really like this should be intelligence based. I think that's fair.
Is this
Okay.
like one of her favorite enemies?
No.
Okay.
Maybe by the end of the arc.
Slug.
Maybe by the end of the
Slug
arc.
is
The
arc?
fiend.
That'd be cool.
The fiendish slug.
So-
Well, fuck.
I see. you
Yeah.
So
didn't
they're
leave the bad
slimy,
luck
and
in the
that's
past.
good enough for her. I do not like it. I am coming out. They are slimy, and I do not like slugs. Get out of the way. Up, and that one is coming far too close to me. No, I do not like.
Alessandro will wholesome Parador wipe the sweat from his palms and barehanded climb out of this pit.
Like a fucking
Ash,
gorilla.
wait 2 seconds. Does she get out the
Flex
rope?
on
Wait a minute. Would it be athletics? I'm just very curious.
You don't have to roll anything to get out.
I'm just
You can,
curious.
take
I just want
damage.
to know if she'd get out. I just want to know.
I gotta say, this is the most useless helpful
I mean-
action I've ever done.
I Where should I go?
You get out. It's
I go. Okay, good.
you don't need to roll.
Thank you for confirming that for me, Crash.
and you know, if you did roll a nat 1 though, that I would have been like, yeah, okay, yeah. So you rolled and you got that 1, so that's
She
on
falls
you.
on top of a slug.
The slug's like, hey, I'm slugging here.
Yeah, what's the matter you?
And then it slugs you.
What's the matter
You're now
with you? I'm
slug.
slugging up in here.
Trying to suck the shit off these balls. What way?
Damn tourists up in here.
Fucking shit, he's going
We're
to
taking
shit.
out our ceilings.
Back in my day, didn't have flowers or guys down here.
You're making my life a real slog, you know that?
I used to be a slug, not a slug.
By the way, I'm from Manhattan, because they always gotta say what borough they're from. Anyway,
Laura's just gonna prop herself up.
You heft yourself up. Unlike these chumps who need a rope, you just... Which is impressive given that you're a dwarf, so...
Just vaulted herself up there, defying the laws of gravity.
Don't see why not.
Yeah.
it was all that digging around the toilets. It made her hands sticky, so she just Spider-Man up the wall.
Jesus.
Your hands.
I mean, if anything, I'd imagine it'd be the opposite effect, but you know what? Let's go.
Oh, whatever.
Depends on what's in the
know, huh?
toilet.
Oh, that's true, that's
As
very
you
true.
guys are collecting yourselves, you know, America and Delvin do enter the place. See the big ass hole in the room. Some of you are critically injured.
Yep.
And Delvin breaks the, I don't know, the commotion with just simply, what happened?
Ambush. They came from the floor. Everyone, take an hour, rest, get your bearings.
God,
Who's
to see
fit
the
to move?
flowering.
I want to check out the top.
I am quite alright.
If
I'm not.
someone's okay with
Throat chopping
being a
motion.
test for it, I could try healing one of you.
I mean, sure.
I haven't used it yet, so...
I volunteered to
He's
do
like,
it. I feel like shit.
Don't
You
you
literally
worry,
landed
old
on me,
man.
Oriana. Alright, I have tips.
If you fuck up,
Really
I
got
can
this.
heal you, no problem. You just go on and do your thing.
okay. He begins like changing some of the settings on his rifle, and then as you two approach Oriana, and Anushka Vasa just sort of mutters at you, Anushka. She lives by the gun, now she'll die by the gun.
Don't say that!
You deserve it.
Not today, I won't!
Blair does like a scoffing, probably the most amusing I've ever heard from her.
Oh, won't you? Fuck.
Shoots in the back of that.
That's the wrong button.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
Alright, There's
They-
really
before-
only
before
one
Delvin shoots there.
circumstance. There's only really one circumstance in which he like doesn't heal you,
Yeah.
and that's a nat 1.
Imagine, though.
Oh,
Does it do damage,
Yeah,
or is
like,
it just
if
like...
you
one
don't
damage?
have-
No, I was worried for you there for a sec.
You saw the
I was
one.
going to say, if you shot me and you hurt me, I swear to God, I would have haunted you until the rest of your life. But we're good. We're good. Pats him on the back.
Technically,
You're good.
until the rest of your life would mean after his life has ended.
This is
What?
a lot.
She has a
to
hard
go
enough
over
time
right
with
now.
common as is. Don't give a shit about it.
You heal for 8.
Okay, whopping it.
Wow.
Thank
She rolled 2d8 and rolled a 1 and a fucking 2.
Yeah.
That's pain. And then at Oriana. Oh, phew, that would have been awkward.
It's 2 ones, actually. Damn, I feel great.
Yeah, so
I mean,
Delva begins tinkering with his gun. You can see that the Magio core that he utilizes, which is similar in appearance to Alessander's, but the core itself, the interior of it, is different. And as he begins tinkering with the settings, you can see that the core makes a sort of like a rechambering effect, and a different glow like begins emitting from it. And then he sort of levels the, not really like aiming with any particular intent other than aiming in just the right direction. He shoots you, Anushka, and this pale golden, near white light erupts from his gun, hits you, but not like with any force. It just sort of like, it's more like throwing like a water balloon at someone. As it hits you, it sort of bursts and begins encapsulating your form. You can see some of your more deeper wounds, the deepest parts of it begin sealing, the lighter superficial wounds begin closing. At the success, he takes that as like a, well, hey, I did it. And then he immediately turns his attention to you, Oriana. This time with a bit of extra vigor, a bit more intent at aiming at you, riding on that high of success. But then you heal for even more. So there you go.
Haha. It hits a more vital spot, which is why it's
I don't think I've ever seen a bullet do that before.
It doesn't really
No,
shoot a
neither have
bullet. It's he awkwardly rolls back and was like,
It's complicated. Yeah.
No, you will not, cadet. That is a trade secret. You will not be sharing it.
Yes, sir. He looks at you, Anushka, with like a sheepish, like, sorry, sort of look.
Might reconsider hunting you.
Bro, come on. I mean, we can't do anything
there-
with that information.
Captain, was it? Alisander?
Yes, sir.
Are we in need of immediate healing?
I assume.
Indicating the whole party.
Yeah, 17 is a pretty good roll, but 8 for Anushka. I imagine she still looks like shit, right?
Oh yeah, I am currently 27 out of 67, so...
And Oriana?
Yeah, she's like the bottom third
A
of her
third.
health. Yeah.
You don't want to take any time sitting around waiting for things to find us. I can top us off.
I thought we were going to explore what's in the attic.
It's a lighthouse. There is no attic. That is the. Regardless. No need
Delvin
to
and
top
I
'em off,
managed to
just
get to
give 'em
look
a little-
around.
What?
Delvin and I managed to get to look around. As far as we saw, for as limited we could see, we didn't see any other creatures. But we did see what's at the top of the lighthouse, though.
What did you see?
She looks at Delvin and just like ushers him to like say it. It looked akin to the flowers fought against on the way in with the trolls. But the petals are different. The style of them is different. The colors of them was different. The stem and the leaves were big. How to say, dead in it. They didn't have that sort of lively green about them like most plants have. Which might be simply a point of this area, not a point of the plant itself. Right.
Is it?
It seemed inactive as far as we saw, but we saw it from all the way down here.
Do we know?
Is it only that you could see? Well, you have to weird angle. So it's only the plants.
Right.
I will say, whatever it is, it's there with purpose. Or it was planted there with purpose. It sits at the centrality of the lighthouse. Right where the light would be.
Well then, I suppose I shall go divine its purpose. As for the rest of you, Keenan, heal these two just enough to provide comfort. They can lick their own wounds in the hour we'll have. Everyone. He gestures to the hole in the ground. They can come from anywhere. And so, for the time being, while we're here, in this cordon, assume they will come from everywhere. You stay vigilant, you stay breathing. You don't, and you don't. Easy as.
Aye, Captain.
And with that,
We're already down here marching through the, like, just
Muck.
below knee-height muck and water.
oh no.
Did they ever investigate the slug?
I don't know if anyone noticed that.
I feel like.
All right, if you need healing, gather round, gather round.
What are you?
Come around here.
What are you?
Oh yeah,
Where are you?
yeah. So they would have noticed the slug.
There you are. Hello.
Blair would have very, very, very little chance at knowing what it is, but I'll roll for it nonetheless. Let's see. All
Well,
that's
better
about
than the
what I
ranger.
expected. About what I expected. Kasai, it's a really rough ask, but I think there's a chance. We
The same
know
number.
nothing. Nothing shall be known.
Wonderful.
16.
Does Alora
Uh,
look wounded at all?
Is Alora wounded?
No, I actually don't know why my character sheets max.
Did you
I can't
Did
tell
you take damage?
I remember taking damage, yeah, but I don't know why it's maxed.
Mark
how does-
down mark down 20 HP. Well, I think that's a good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
What's your HP say on your token?
77. Like
Oh.
max.
No, don't drop down to 20. I'm saying drop down from. So put 57.
So 57 out of 77.
Yeah, because like there's
Yeah,
no
you took
way you
20
took that
damage.
much damage when you were raging and
Yeah.
resistant. Like, yeah. If the flower hit you, I can see that because it doesn't do physical damage. But the guy, I don't think so. No.
So seeing that she's still got some fight in her, Alessandra will point towards Allura and say, "You're with me. Come on."
Fresh concentration a minute. 1 bonus action a round. That's 6. That's 10 casts, right?
Correct.
Oral vitality.
Correct.
How beat up are the two of you?
23 of 69. So
Anushka?
yeah. Yeah. Anushka,
Fresh,
how dare
beat
you?
up Sanushka?
I think she's like 16 or something.
How hurt are you?
Oh yeah, I am sorry. I was off another roll there for a second.
Banish her.
I-
Then she will be.
No. I am 27 out of 67.
All right, let's do one for you. Why is it not doing the thing?
I don't know.
Do the thing. Do the thing, Julie!